Hey guys, today we're drawing the life of a deadly, scary SCP creature. The SCP-106. SCP-106 looks like a humanoid figure, specifically like an old human. That's why he's sometimes referred to as the Old Man. He has this body which is constantly rotting. Yes, it's decomposing continuously at a faster rate than what we know as a normal decomposition rate. His body seems to have a dark material coating. Since it's continuously decomposing, it looks like black mucus. So basically, he looks like a moving blob of black, thick substance, which is in a human body form. SCP-106 is not an active monster. He generally just sits or lies down or moves very slowly. He has the ability to suspend himself upside down indefinitely. SCP-106 has another name, called Corporal Lawrence. There was a man named Lawrence. He was a soldier in the First World War. He was a quiet and shy person who never used to interact with others. Once the soldier troop had to search a trench where some soldiers had gone missing. Lawrence also went for the search. There they found mutilated dead bodies of their fellow soldiers. All the bodies were covered with a black mucus-like substance. On further search, they found a hole in a wall which was filled with the black mucus. To inquire further, Lawrence hunched down and put his head inside the hole. He came back after some moments with his head and face fully covered with the black mucus. They all headed back to their barrack. To everyone's surprise, Lawrence had become a different man. In the next few days, some unnatural deaths happened among the soldiers. The infamous conclusion is that Lawrence became SCP-106. He can get into a dimension which is a form of pocket dimension. With this ability, he can get inside solid matter. Like he can get inside walls and travel through walls. Another major superpower of SCP-106 is that if he touches a solid matter, it will start rotting or decomposing. Within seconds of his touch, the material will physically break down and start corroding. He can make things rust or rot or crack, depending on what he touches. If he touches a human being, the human will start decomposing. Along with the breakdown, a black mucus-like substance is created, which is similar to the material coating on the body of SCP-106. For any kind of matter, the impact of one touch will remain for 6 hours, and then it will look like a burnout. He prefers humans of 10 to 25 years age to attack. When he catches a prey, first he'll tear their body apart. He will damage their internal organs, muscles, tendons, basically turning them into a half-dead body. Then he'll pull them into his pocket dimension. So whenever he moves through a wall, he leaves patches of black corrosive mass as a trail. He basically uses this trail as portals. He can travel between these portals. Sometimes he moves inside the walls, carrying his victims. Sometimes he uses the half-dead victims as bait for hunting, or he'll release them and recapture them. The SCP officials have tried to operate recording and transmission devices inside the pocket dimension. It seems to work, but not properly. We can get distorted versions of events happening inside. SCP-106 has control of time, space, and perception inside this dimension, which is an extraordinary ability and extra dangerous in the hands of a monster like him. SCP-106 is classified under class Keter, as he's extremely dangerous. Concerned about how dangerous SCP-106 is, there is a special containment procedure devised for him. Unlike other SCPs, he has two containment areas, a primary and a secondary one. The primary one is a sealed container. It's made of steel. The insides of the containers are lined with lead. There are 40 layers of identical material, which is used to seal the container. Each layer is separated with 36 centimeters distance from the next layer. There are randomly placed supporting poles in this place. This sealed container is not placed on the floor. It's kept suspended at a height of 60 centimeters from the ground by ELO IID electromagnetic supports. Now comes the secondary containment. Surrounding the primary containment, there is a secondary containment area, which is comprised of 16 spherical cells. Each of these cells are filled with different types of chemical fluids, supports, and an assembly of surfaces. There are light systems installed in this secondary containment area. It's capable of flooding the whole primary and secondary containment without any human contact. Both primary and secondary containment areas are under 24-hour surveillance. Any kind of corrosion noted in the containment area within 200 meters of SCP-106 is repaired immediately. It's too dangerous. Every 3 months, the containment area and procedures are reinstated. As of now, there is no way we can harm SCP-106. Any kind of physical attack on him has proved useless. So in case of a containment breach, which had happened already, the only way to take him back to containment is to use a human bait. So that was the story of SCP-106. If you like horror stories like these, hit that subscribe button with notification so that you will not miss out on any episode. I'll meet you in the next episode. Till then, stay safe.